Hello, good morning, guys, and this is Coding with Gautam. As we learned in our other videos, we learned a lot about JavaScript, and yesterday we learned a new topic about concatenating strings. So today, let's go a little bit more further and learn some more about JavaScript. So now, let's go into Code Combat, and that will help us go to our favorite site, Code Combat. And then, after it goes to Code Combat, we log in our account, and then now you have it. So today, guys, I'm gonna cover the it's basically the third quarter of Backwoods Forest. So it would be from Backwoods Fork to Blind Distance. No, sorry guys, but I'm just shortening it out to Backwoods Fork to Coincrumbs, because we do not have a lot of time to watch these videos. So let's just try our best and finish till Coincrumbs if we can. So now let's get started. Okay guys, this is a code we might have already seen. Function check and attack target. I think we saw this many times. It's the function check and attack target. So the target is the argument in the function. So you can take the argument and use it throughout the function. So it could be like a target. So you could, for example, I have word subletter. So word and subletter becomes type of variables, and I could use them all around in the function. After I get out of the function, those things don't even have a value. So now look at this. If target, hero attack target, hero move xy 4334, done. So now we're done with target. We don't need target anymore. It was just an argument and we don't need it anymore. So now in a while loop, we move to the up. We move to the up square. Variable top enemy equals hero find nearest enemy in the top x. He checks and attacks the top enemy. He moves down to the down x, and next then he checks and attacks the bottom enemy, and next then that's just the same thing as the top enemy but just in different names. So now we have our video. We saved this guy an equestrian. This guy's an equestrian, and we saved a peasant from ogres. So now let's have a run and see how this goes. Now see, he goes up, attacks that guy, comes back to the square as we have it in this code, hero move xy 4334. He moves to the down x, he has an enemy coming out of nowhere and he kills it. Okay, so for example, think that there's no enemy, he just goes down going back, because maybe there could be an enemy at any time. So now let's get going on to the second one. Let us go to leave it to cleaver. Now in this level we use parameters. So parameters are like the distance, and like it defines the parameter called target. So function cleave when close target. If hero distance to target is less than 5, if hero if hero is ready to cleave, hero cleaves. Else he finds the nearest enemy and he attacks the target. Then he goes down, and next then if there's an enemy he cleaves closes on the enemy. So we could keep the argument over there. And now look, see there's a tons of enemies, but we kill them once in one cleave. So we cleave when they're close, but now we don't have cleave ready yet because cleave is cooling down. And next then in the meantime we kill the enemies. Now I think our cleave is ready and we cleave. So that's what. So now we don't just going around everywhere and we cleave. So basically we just check if there is an enemy and we cleave when they're close. And we do not care if there's 1 or 10 enemies. And next in our peasants are safe, our horses and our cows and our farms. We all are safe. And now then we go to friend and foe. In this level we learn about concatenating string. So I would like mine to skip that because we already have understood that level. So now let's go to wizard's door. I think we also have looked at this one, but let's just have a little check. Now you move to the first X. He gets finds the nearest friend, he gets the secret, and next then he gets the secret. He goes to hers a bit, and next then hers is Laszlo's number plus 7 is equals to Urz's number. And next then he moves to Urz's X and he says Urz. And next then Simeone is this other guy. And next then Simeone's number is Erzabet's number divided by 4. He moves to the up X and he says his number. Then he moves to the last wizard, Agatha. And next then Agatha's number is Simeone's number multiplied by Laszlo's number. And then you move to the last X and you say Aga. But if you're wrong in any way, so let's just take we divided by 2, just for a short measure. We go correct, we say 11, and next time we say 5.5, and next time that guy kills us. So basically, if we don't say anything correct, that guy will kill us. And now we have our correct code, and next time we have our correct code with us, and then we're off. And then after we have the wizard's door, we have the Coincrumbs. And now let's get started with Coincrumbs. The ogre must not catch you. Escape from the store. So guys, I think we might have already went all through these levels, but we're having just a small recap to make our brains start working. So now, while true, if item variable item position equals item dot pose, variable item x equals item position dot x, variable item y equals item position dot y, hero move xy, item x, item y. And then he moves to the item position x dot y, and next then he moves, and the ogre tries to catch us, but he's too slow for us, even though he takes shortcuts in a little bit. But still, we're faster, and we use the items basically to help us navigate through the store. So now, after we navigate through the store, let's just go till the blind distant gate, and now we're gonna stop. And then now we have our cleaving sword, nice good armor, and my boss star, which I got in Cloud Rip Mountains. And now this is introducing us to the type of enemies. There are lots of types of enemies. There are brawlers, witches, shamans, munchkins, throwers, brawlers, ogres, and there are many more types of guys. And including burls, including yetis. There are a lot of guys who want to kill us. But burls and yetis only kill us when we attack them. But munchkins and all the other types of guys, they want to kill us. So now, let's look at this. If enemy type equals burl, because the burls are very cool, so we don't want to attack them. We don't want to cause a war between us. So if the enemy type equals burl, he says, I'm not attacking you. If the enemy type equals munchkin, this guy comes to kill us, but we don't have any other choice than killing him, and he's very weak. And throwers throw these type of needle thingies on us, and next then we lose our life, so we also have no other option than killing them. Then if enemy type equals ogre, these ogres are very big guys, but not as powerful as the burls and the yetis. But he has very powerful damage, and if you're not wearing the armor I have, maybe we could die. But because when you start Backwoods Forest, you don't have a helmet, you only have this. You only have the breastplate of the tarnished bronze, I think. And then you only have the cleave sword, and you have your boots. So that's why, guys, I really prefer, if you're doing code combat with me in the same level, please retreat, because I have like some powerful sword, and I'm using my cleave sword because I could use my most powerful sword, my sword of the forgotten, on the ogres, and next thing the ogres could die at 3 shots of my sword. But since I'm using my cleave sword, we have to retreat, and that's also in the goals, retreat, or else we could kill them easily with the sword of the forgotten or the root sword. And now we have our code, and let's see, he's not attacking that burl. The munchkins come and try to kill us, but we kill them, And next then another type of munchkin, we kill him. And next then we don't want to attack these burl guys. These guys are very good. And next then we have two throwers appearing out of nowhere. And next then they try to throw stuff at us, but we kill them in time. And next then we have this ogre coming to us. And next then we just get in through the gates. And next then now we understood that there are many types of enemies and we could attack by using types. And now we'll do blind distance. So now in blind distance we're gonna be introduced to distance to enemy. So now let this thing start. So goal, defeat the ogres. Function, nearest enemy distance. So now we're also having a little bit of returns on us, and we are also changing the variables a little bit. So now let's look at this. Function, nearest enemy distance. Variable enemy equals hero finds the nearest enemy. Variable result equals 0. So basically the result stored in result is nothing, just 0, null. But now, if there's an enemy, the results value changes into hero distance to enemy. But now guys, you're thinking, why don't I have var beside the second result over here? But we don't need a var because we're defining it the second time. So now, let's go, we got our function, and then we return the result back to the function. So now, we go back to our while true loops. So now while true, distance equals nearest distance enemy. If distance is greater than 0, hero says the distance, and next then this guy is our friend, the blind wizard. And next then this guy will have a circular attack which lava comes spinning out of the ground, and next then that ogre has no option but to die. Let's run and see how this goes. And now you see, you tell the distance and there's this fire thing coming out of the ground, and next then you kill all of them. And basically, all the distances are greater than 0. Because 0 is like somewhere over here, he's right in front of us. And next then this guy's blind, so we cannot do anything about it. But we are here, we could tell him. And now, he killed all of them. Oh, but we came to the gate. We came back to the gate. And I think we finished our set of levels for today. But wait, we're not finished yet. I want to give you one challenge. This is the challenge called Magic Exam. See, in this concept challenge, you have to go to each door and there will be different problems in there. See, yeah, so there will be an injured soldier, there could be a brawler, there could be another guy, I forgot what this guy's name is, there could be a paladin, there could be a potion, there could be a poison, there could be ogres, there could be munchkins, there could be anything. So we use type and next then do whatever that guy says. Okay guys, please post your answers in the comments if you can. This is Coding with Gautam. Please like, share and subscribe if you like this. This is Coding with Gautam signing out.